Now to our campaign 2016 coverage. A lot of bold statements were made during that Republican presidential debate last night, and we decided to put some of it to the truth test. Joining us now, Sharockman of the watchdog website Politifact. He is live in Cleveland this morning. And Aaron, thanks so much for joining us. Big debate last night, a lot of drama. Let's take a listen to GOP frontrunner Donald Trump talking about the hot button issue of illegal immigration and specifically Mexico.
And the Mexican government is much smarter, much sharper, much more cunning, and they send the bad ones over because they don't want to pay for them, they don't want to take care of them.
Right. What about that, Aaron? What do you think?
Yeah, we looked at the claim that Mexico is sending bad people to the United States. It's comments that Donald Trump has made in the past. On Politifact's Truth-O-Meter, it gets its lowest rating, pants on fire. There's really no truth to this claim that we could find in any way. A couple of major points. Number one, Mexicans that are coming to America are coming for two reasons. One, because their family lives here. Two, because they're looking for a job. There's no evidence in any way, and Donald Trump has never provided any, to suggest that Mexico is somehow shipping or forcing Mexicans across the border. The other thing that's really important here to know is in the last 4 years, there actually hasn't been a net influx of Mexicans into the country. If anything, more Mexicans have been leaving the country. So the Mexican immigration problem really hasn't been a problem in any way that we can discern. And so we're not quite sure what Donald Trump has up his sleeve here, but it doesn't seem to be a lot of the truth. And so we rated this claim pants on fire.
All right. Well, while candidates like Trump, Jeb Bush, and Scott Walker commanded a lot of the media spotlight going into the debate, many political analysts say candidates like Dr. Ben Carson and Ohio Governor John Kasich actually helped themselves with their showings. Now, Kasich made a claim about what he's done. Let's take a listen to that.
I took the state of Ohio from an $8 billion hole and a 350,000 job loss to a $2 billion surplus and a gain of 350,000 jobs.
All right. What do you think about that one, Aaron?
Sure. The numbers are basically right here. So in the end, we rated this claim mostly true. Why not fully true? Well, there's a couple big caveats. The most important one to note is that John Kasich here is taking credit for something in Ohio that quite frankly happened all across the country. John Kasich was elected in 2010, kind of at the low point of the economy. He saw the economy improve not only in Ohio but across the country, and so the movement of the economy was not isolated to Ohio. And so for him to say this is something he did or he did by himself or taking credit for it, for us that's a word of caution, because there's more to it than just meets the eye and just the numbers. And so that's why it's not true, but there's some truth here, of course, so we rated this claim mostly true.
All right, Aaron, one last question for you. So we had a big field last night. Did you see any clear-cut winner?
Hard for me to say winner. I mean, I would say this. In this case, it was certainly a very interesting debate. I think we learned a lot about the candidates, and as a fact checker, it was certainly very interesting. 17 candidates, 2 debates. We learned a lot, and so we're going to be in for a long season. I didn't get any sleep last night, and I figure we're not going to get a lot more sleep going on. But that's okay, because it's kind of interesting, and we're going to try to help voters sort out the facts from the fiction.
All right. We still have a long ways to go. Aaron, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We certainly appreciate it. All right. That was Aaron Sharockman live from Cleveland this morning. Now,